Hello all, good evening, welcome back. Dear students, this shall be our second class in our new series, that is Focus Prelims 2023. We have already uploaded the first video yesterday and we have got a great response from all of you. Thank you so much. So those who have joined us as new aspirants, let me brief you about our new initiative. It is called as Focus Prelims 2023. It consists of 300 most important topics which are highly relevant for the upcoming UPSC Civil Services Examination 2023. So this initiative shall run for 30 days. It has started on 4th of April and it will run for next 30 days. Every day we shall be covering 10 most important handpicked topics which are highly relevant for the upcoming UPSC Civil Services Examination. Alright, so at the end of this series, you would have covered around 300 most important topics. Alright. This initiative is particularly aimed at helping all those aspirants who are seriously appearing for the upcoming UPSC Civil Services Examination. So without wasting much time, let's begin with today's class. These are the list of topics which we are going to discuss today. First in place is village electrification. On 28th of April 2018, Indian government announced that it has achieved 100% village electrification. Then we look at Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme. Then we look at one of the important programs, that is Tele Law Programme, launched by Department of Justice. Department of Justice. All right. So then we look at Interoperable Criminal Justice System. Then we have something called as Samarth Portal, launched by Ministry of Finance. Then we have Deep Ocean Mission, which aims at extraction of the polymetallic nodules from the ocean bed. Then we have Atal Tunnel, which was in news because it has been declared as world's longest highway tunnel, located 10,000 feet above sea level. So it has officially entered into Guinness Book of World Records. Then we look at the differences between EPF and EPS. We'll also discuss about the significance of millets and why we are celebrating 2023 as the International Year of Millets. At last, we'll have some brief information and discussion regarding Vibrant Villages program. All right, so let's begin. So firstly, which of the following is or are correctly matched? Which of the following is or are correctly matched? So on option A, we have Rural Electrification Corporation. It's a government-owned electricity corporation. So was it established in the year 1969? Tell me. So second option is Saubhagya Yojana. Was it launched in the year 2017? Next we have RGGBY, that is Rajiv Gandhi Grameen Vidyutikarana Yojana. Was it launched in the year 2006? So or is it option D, both A and B? So which is the right answer? Please don't hesitate to comment your answer in the comment section below. Please don't worry about committing mistakes. What is important is participation. Participation is very important. I'll be giving you around 10 seconds within which you should all try to answer this question. Dear friends, the right answer is both A and B. Yes, immediately after independence in 1947, only 0.5% of Indian, that too village households, were electrified. So the objective was to get electricity to each and every village household as soon as possible. So with that objective, the government initiated a series of steps. In that regard, establishment of Rural Electrification Corporation was a significant step. It was established in the year 1969. Then we have something called as Saubhagya Yojana. It is also called as Pradhana Mantri Har Ghar Bijli Yojana. So it was launched in the year 2017. Hence, option A and option B both are right. Hence, the right option would be both A and B, that is D. And we have something called as Rajiv Gandhi Grameen Vidyutikarana Yojana. It was not launched in the year 2006. It was launched in the year 2005. All right. So what is this news all about? See, on 28th April 2018, the Government of India announced that it has achieved its objective of 100% village electrification. What does this mean? Please don't get confused. It talks about, ensuring that electricity is being supplied not to each and every village household, but it only talks about the installation of essential infrastructure. Essential infrastructure means maybe transformers, electrical wires, or feeders, etc. Not to each and every household, but to important public places. In simple terms, it actually means installation of or providing or ensuring electricity in public places such as panchayats and schools, or electrification of at least 10% of the villages' homes. So did you get? When I say 100% village electrification has been achieved, it does not mean that each and every individual household has received electricity in India. Instead, it only means that electrification of important public places such as parks, panchayat offices, government offices, etc., and even schools. Alongside, it also means that at least, not 100%, at least 10% of village households are electrified under this initiative. So this initiative has been achieved under the program of Deen Dayal Gramin Vidyutikarana Yojana. Gramin Jyoti Yojana, which was launched in the year 2015. So please note this point. So what was the target? Target was 100% village electrification. It was achieved on which day? 28th April 2018. Please start making notes. So next in place is about electricity. Electricity comes under which list as per 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution? Under 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution, we have state list, central list, and concurrent list. So under what list does electricity fall? Under which list? Which list does electricity fall? Dear friends, it comes under concurrent list, which means both state governments as well as the central government can create or implement policies with respect to the subject electricity. Then, when was Rural Electrification Corporation was established? As I said earlier, it was established in the year 1969. It was the first step with regard to the provision of providing electricity to each and every village household in India, and the process is still on. So when was RGGVY, that is Rajiv Gandhi Gramina Vidyutikarana Yojana started? It was started in the year 2005. Next, what about Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gram Jyoti Yojana? It was started in the year 2015. What was the objective of this Yojana? It mainly aimed at separation of feeders. Separation of feeders. How? The feeders would be separated for agriculture as well as households. So there would be two separate feeders. For agriculture it would be separate, and for household it would be different. So this was the main objective of Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gramina Jyoti Yojana. Then we have Pradhan Mantri Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana. It was started in the year 2017, and this Yojana, my friends, actually aims at providing electricity to each and every household. To each and every household or village household in India. Alright, these are the list of topics or important points that you should keep in mind. Right, so like I said, electrification here in this context means installing or ensuring electricity in public places such as panchayats or schools and parks, and at least 10% of the villages' homes should be electrified. Alright. Next we have something called as Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme. So Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme, it was launched with the objective of having or focusing on integrated development of infrastructure in northeastern India. So integrated development of infrastructure, it includes water supply, power, connectivity. This might be road, rail, or even waterways. Also, special projects which promote tourism in the region. So when I say Northeast, it also includes Sikkim along with 7 sister states. So which are the 7 sister states? We have Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and Meghalaya. With this, we also have Sikkim. So the objective of this Yojana or scheme, that is Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme, is to ensure the development of overall region. Right? So what about the funding? It is 100% centrally funded program. It is 100% centrally funded program. Objective is infrastructure development of all the northeastern states, including Sikkim. So which are the 7 sister states? So we call Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and Meghalaya together as 7 sister states of India. So 7 sister states and Sikkim. All these regions shall be covered under this Yojana. Next we have something called as Tele Law Programme. What is it about? So it was launched by the Justice Department. It aims at settlement of disputes at the pre-litigation stage. Pre-litigation stage means the case has actually not entered into courts. So that preliminary stage is called as pre-litigation stage. Tele Law Programme launched by Justice Department ensures to resolve these cases at pre-litigation stage through common service centers. Established by Ministry of Electronics and IT in the year 2018. All right. So the ultimate objective is to help create a society that is both financially and digitally inclusive. So this Tele Law Programme was launched by Ministry of Law and Social Justice. So it has been managed through the Justice Department. When was it launched? It was launched in the year 2017. All right. So it was launched in the year 2021. Tele Law Programme. Then what about common service centers? These are one-stop destinations or one-stop centers for all the village people, from where they can access, get access to number of services, paying bill online or getting the Aadhaar card done or applying for voter ID. All such services are provided at these centers. These are called as common service centers. All right. Next, so CSCs are managed by Ministry of Electronics and IT. These CSCs were launched in the year 2017. Please note down, CSCs were launched not in 2018, but they were launched in 2017. Then, which articles of the Indian Constitution talk about ensuring justice delivery? Article 14 ensures equality. It also indirectly talks about justice delivery. Article 22 and Article 39A. This can be a potential prelims question. The question might be like this. Which of the following provisions of the Indian Constitution talk about justice delivery? Article 14, Article 22, Article 39A, or all of the above? Right? So, yes. How Tele Law works? By taking the help of common service centers, citizens, at least those who are needy, those who are underprivileged or below poverty line, they shall be approached by legal advisors, and legal information shall be provided to these villagers through these legal advisors using common service centers. All right. So Article 39A, Article 39, Clause A talks about equal justice and free legal aid. It specifically mentions that the state shall secure that the operation of the legal system promotes justice on a basis of equal opportunity and shall, in particular, provide free legal aid by suitable legislation or schemes or in any other way to ensure that opportunities for securing justice are not denied to citizens by reason of economic or other disabilities. So, ultimately, this Tele Law Programme, is the direct outcome of Article 39A of the Indian Constitution. Alright, next we have Interoperable Criminal Justice System. It was launched by the Union Home Minister on the occasion of Foundation Day of NCRB, that is National Crime Records Bureau. So National Crime Records Bureau was founded on 11th of March 1986. 11th of March 1986. So based on whose recommendation was the National Crime Records Bureau established? It was based on the recommendations of National Police Commission. National Police Commission. Alright. So the famous report which has been regularly released by National Crime Records Bureau is Crime in India report. Crime in India report. So this is about National Crime Records Bureau. This interoperable criminal justice system was launched by the Union Home Minister on the Foundation Day of NCRB, that is on 11th of March. Alright. So what does this aim to provide? It actually seeks to provide digital data of important or major criminals in the country in one place. Data related to maybe fingerprint or some biometric data related to all deadly or dangerous criminals at one place, that too online in digital format. So this ensures in preventing law and order from being eroded by the police authorities. Right. Next we have something called as Samarth Portal. So it was recently launched by the Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance has launched it in the year 2022. It was launched by the Ministry of Finance in the year 2022. So the objective is to act as a bridge or a connection between lenders and beneficiaries. To act as a bridge between lenders and beneficiaries. Right? So the portal run by Ministry of Finance integrates more than a dozen government lending programs run by various ministries. So utilizing this portal, beneficiaries can actually verify their eligibility before submitting their applications for loan. So even the lenders or individual ministries can utilize this portal to ensure the eligibility or the fulfilling criteria, and then provide or allocate loans successfully or without any obstacle. Next we have Deep Ocean Mission, so which is introduced or which is run by the Ministry of Earth Sciences. The objective is to support India's thrust for blue economy. Blue economy means that economic development which aims at or which ensures sustainable development of oceans and other water bodies. That development which revolves around the sustainable development of oceans, rivers or other water bodies. So in this regard, a separate policy has also been framed and released. It is in public domain. So what we need to know, the mission has been launched by Ministry of Earth Sciences. So what kind of mission is it? We call it as mission mode project. Mission mode project. Please keep making notes. It's called as mission mode project. What do you mean by mission mode project? That project under national e-governance plan, which is aimed at one particular thing or objective. Here it is aimed at exploring the presence of polymetallic nodules on the ocean bed, the seabed or the ocean bed. And please remember, polymetallic nodules are also called as manganese nodules. Manganese nodules. And for the first time, these manganese nodules were discovered in Kara Sea. Kara Sea, which is located in the Arctic region. Alright. And from there on, the significance of these polymetallic or manganese nodules was understood, and each and every country started exploring for these polymetallic nodules. Then India has signed an agreement with the International Seabed Authority in 2002, under which India now has the exclusive right to explore for the presence of, or to look for the presence of polymetallic nodules in Central Indian Ocean bed, region. So initially this agreement was signed for a period of 15 years, which ended in the year 2017. Then later on, this agreement has now been extended. It will run till 2025. All right. So important examples of polymetallic nodules or manganese nodules include manganese, nickel, copper, and cobalt. So whenever you hear the term manganese or polymetallic nodule, the highest concentration is of manganese, right? Next we have Atal Tunnel. It has officially now been recognized as the world's longest highway tunnel above 10,000 feet. It has been officially accepted by World Book of Records. It's also called as the World Book of Records or Guinness Record. Alright. So this Atal Tunnel has been built by the Border Roads Organization, that is BRO. So what is the length of this tunnel? Approximately 9.2 kilometers. That to 10,000 feet above sea level. So it has been constructed by BRO, that is Border Roads Organization. Now your homework is, tell me, where is this Atal Tunnel located? Where is this Atal Tunnel located? So it has to be interactive, right? So I'll be asking a few simple questions here and there. Please try to answer. So your task is to answer this particular question, and please don't forget to comment your answer in the comment section below. Right? So I think you might have noticed the answer box, but still try to answer. So next we shall look at the differences between EPS and EPF. All right, Employee Provident Fund. So it has been established under the EPFO Act of 1995. So the main difference between EPS and EPF is that only the major difference that you need to know from prelims perspective is that in EPF, even the employee contributes 12% or a certain percentage of his salary towards the insurance or the savings. Whereas in EPS, employee contributes nothing, only the employer contributes. That is 8.33% of the salary plus dearness allowance, that is DA. So the major difference is in EPF there is a contribution by the employee, whereas in EPS there is no such kind of contribution by the employee, only the employer shall be contributing. Next, there is no absolute limit in EPF, whereas there is a limitation in what the amount of investment that is being invested by the employer in EPS, that is 1250 per month. All right. Then next major difference is EPF is available for all employees, irrespective of their departments, background, or the sector. EPF is available for all the employees, whereas EPS is available for only those employees whose salary together combined with dearness allowance is not exceeding rupees 15,000. All right. So these three are the major differences. One is in EPF, employee contributes, whereas in EPS, employee is not contributing. And the second difference is there is no limit in EPF and there is a limitation in EPS, that is 1250 per month. EPF is available for all the employees, whereas EPS is available for only those employees whose salary combined with their dearness allowance is not exceeding rupees 15,000. Next, year 2023 has been declared as International Year of Millets. So, who has declared it? On the recommendation made by India, Food and Agriculture Organization considered this request in the year 2018, and United Nations General Assembly considered this request or proposal in the year 2023. All right. So, what do you mean by millet, or what exactly do you mean by millets? These are nothing but small seeded annual grasses. Small seeded annual grasses. Right? So important examples for millets include finger millet, foxtail millet, barnyard millet, brown top millet, little millet, pearl millet, sorghum. So which country is the largest producer of millets in whole world? It's none other than India. India is the largest producer of millets in the whole world. So it produces around 20% of global millets and 80% of Asia's millets. 20% of global millets and 80% of Asia's millets. Right? So a question was asked in the year 2016 with respect to millets. With reference to initiative for nutritional security through intensive millets promotion, which of the following statements is or are correct? The initiative aims to demonstrate the improved production and post-harvest technologies and to demonstrate value addition techniques in an integrated manner with a cluster approach. Poor, small, marginal and tribal farmers have a large stake in this scheme. An important objective of this scheme is to encourage farmers of commercial crops to shift to millet cultivation by offering them free kits of critical inputs of nutrients and micro irrigation equipment. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. What do you think would be the right answer? See, based on elimination technique, if I were you, I would have easily eliminated this third statement. It is by prima facie, so at the outset, it is an extreme statement. Why would the government encourage all commercial crop owners to shift to the cultivation of millets? That too by offering them free kits of critical inputs. This is a huge burden for the government, right? So this particular statement looks like it is a made-up statement. So hence, with that approach or with that analysis, I would easily eliminate this third statement. So then I would be left with option A and option C. All right, option A and option C. Let's look at option 2, because somehow option 1 is available both in A and C. So we should look at only option 2 and ensure or look for it whether it is correct or not. So option 2 says poor, small, marginal and tribal farmers have a larger stake in this scheme. Obviously, if there is any yojana or any scheme that is obviously aimed at helping those poor, small or marginal farmers, because why would rich farmers need any assistance from the government, right? So hence even this statement would be correct. Hence the right option would be C, that is 1 and 2. So at last we have something called as Vibrant Villages program. So Vibrant Villages program is being handled by ITBP, that is Indo-Tibetan Border Police. So the objective of the scheme is to ensure the overall development of the villages located on the Indo-Tibetan border. Right? Around 293 villages would be covered under this scheme. So the scheme aims to ensure the overall development of the villages. It includes net connectivity, internet connectivity, ensuring proper water supply, ensuring all-weather roads, ensuring proper roadways, electrification, and even waterways. Right? So this was all it for today. Thank you so much for joining. Please do answer to all those questions that are being asked here regularly. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with as many aspirants as possible. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.